it is very important that you give them that listening ear. Don't feel that they are children. What can they do? Please, it might have worked for our parents. And check it. Most of our parents that didn't have time for us, how close are you with them? How do you even relate with them? Because it is what you sow that you reap. The child you do not nurture, you will not get the nutrients. The child will not nourish you. That is the truth. As a parent, you can be present, but you're not present. We have a lot of Gen Z parents, a lot of 21st century parents that will be in the house. Oh, social media. They will scroll from Facebook to YouTube to IG to TikTok. The children are there. They need assistance to do one or two things. They want to talk to you. They want to connect with you as a parent. But you're so busy on those devices or on those social media platforms with people that you may never meet in your life, with things that are not as important as creating your own family, because the family you create is much more important than the family you're coming out from. So you can be present but not present. This one is very important. Prioritize your time. Prioritize quality time and connection. Some parents, when a child fails, you don't want to see the effort that child has even made to try to put up something. You look at the results. You're not seeing the ones he had A's and B's. The one you emphasize on is the failures. And and you'll be like, start comparing that child. The person that took first in your class, does he have two heads? Like, that is one of the talks that a lot of, I don't know where parents learned that particular sentence and be freeze. Most children are victims of that. You're comparing this child and you're building low self-esteem. You think you're trying to say that to make the child to get serious. Every child must not be an A student. You have to know that. But that little effort that child has made, because you want to be intentional, you praise that effort while you now correct what or put up any extra correction you want to put on the part you know is failing. But don't emphasize the failure. Let that child know that failure is a process. Making mistake is a process. These are one of the things, some of the things that we are not even taught in school. You make mistakes, you're flawed, you fail, you're flawed. Meanwhile, I'm yet to see any successful person that has never failed or make mistakes, because these are the building blocks for success. So the children should know it, but that doesn't mean that they should go and be dullard. You have to know how to emphasize it as a parent to your child. You can give them all the gifts, you can give them all the monies. I heard a story of a man that was so mean and strict with his children. And when he died, he was so strict that even when these kids were growing up, the man wouldn't allow them to even as much as maybe use his car or do a lot of things. He was so strict. Now, when he died, and he was late, there was this delay in his stake and all of that. The children said, Daddy, you forgot your car keys. They threw it inside the casket. It was almost a commotion. It took people to intervene because the man was so harsh. It was as if everything in life was more important to him than the children. He didn't know he felt as if he would live forever. Some people will live as if they will never die and die having never lived. So creating time with your children and connecting with them is very, very important. So you have to be present and really be present. You can check your phone at some point, but create out a family time for these children. Even if it's 1 hour, you might not have 5 hours to spend. Even if you're going to spend just 1 hour or 30 minutes with them, let that 30 minutes really be worth it. Not just be like, what? When they see you, everybody duck. When they see everybody is afraid, that is not parenting. In short, some of them would wish you death. Your death might be their freedom. Your death might be their liberty. They might not say it to you. I had a child say to me, say that, Ma, I'm so happy. When my father died, I was very happy because he said two reasons. My father was really at home and he never respects my mother. So you see, children even understand that anything my mother says is rubbish. Doesn't even want to sit down and talk with my mom. Of course, he said, Ma, I'm very happy. I like the fact that he died. Sometimes he only feels it because maybe his peers talking about my dad and that, but left for that, he doesn't have any feeling or regard that the man is dead or alive. So you see, your death can be their freedom. So parents, be careful. Your time should be very important. If you spend just 1 hour with them, let that 1 hour count, right? The next one is show physical affection. I see a lot of Gen Z parents doing that. Some are also trying to learn. You give these children hugs, give them pet, kiss them. The first time I saw this was where I worked before. As the children came back from school, these are university students, not kids like people in crèche or other things. They were already in the university. The father came and kissed them on their lips, and these were girls, and then there was a kind of hug and closeness. I like how he was like, sincerely, I didn't have that kind of relationship with my mom where she would hug you and kiss you and all of that, peck you. I know most of us did not have it, but then we should be an improvement of our parents. So your children should be able to have open connection and affection with you. It's not wrong to hug your children, pat them at the back, say you've tried. Oh, don't worry, don't cry, it will be better. Let there be affective emotional words between as a parent from you to your child. Even telling your child I'm sorry is not out of place. Dear African parents, please learn that. Next one is practice active listening. I know some parents believe that children talk nonsense. They don't have any sense. But one of the things I learned while mentoring teenagers is that in every nonsense, there is a sense. Some of those kids are even more sensible and can bring tangible ideas than adults, right? Especially when you mold them, they'll just ask you questions that will even throw you off balance. So, parents, be intentional with your children. Thank you. I trust you've learned one or two. Please add some tips that can help parents to be intentional in raising intentional children or the next generation. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to get notification anytime I drop a new video. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. See you in my next video. Bye.